Hello everyone. Today we are going to graph linear inequality. So when we do this thing, there are little things that we need to remember. So let's change my tab. And number one, the thing that you probably want to remember when it comes down to graphing inequality. First of all, greater than equal to or less than equal to, they become solid, solid, okay, solid line. And number two, less than or greater than without equal sign underneath, this become dotted line, D-O-T-T, dotted line. So those are the two things that most important. And number three, if you watch my previous video, when it comes down to graphing linear inequality, you actually graph as if the signs these signs are equal sign. So you're actually graphing linear function. And number four, make sure that you need to check check the point, check the reference point, E-R-E-N-C-E, reference point. And number five, and finally, we are going to shade. Okay, let's get to the business. So I have 3y greater than equal to, so number one, we are looking at number one, y greater than equal to negative 3x plus 4. And don't forget to put 1 over underneath of negative 3. And we are going to graph from the positive 4, if you remember. So mark positive 4. And from here, from the positive 4, we are going to go down 3 because it's negative 3. We go down 3, which is 1, and right 1, which is 1, 1. So if I connect these two dots, and I'm going to have a linear function. By the way, it's going to be a solid line or dotted line. It's going to be a solid line because it's a greater than equal to. So I'm going to draw the line. So this is a solid line. You're not done. So we graph the linear function as if this inequality is equal sign. Therefore, the one more thing that we need to do for this one is we need to check the point. So check CG, okay, I think I spelled it wrong. So CHECK, check 0, 0 as our reference point. So this is the x, this is y. So if I put y greater than equal to negative 3x plus 4, instead of y, I'm going to put 0. Instead of x, I'm going to put 0 and plus 4. So 0 is a 0. Negative 3 times 0 is a 0 plus 4. And 0 greater than equal to 0 plus 4 is a 4. So as of this moment, talk to yourself. Is this true? Is 0 greater than 4? That's a false. That's a false. So we check the point. The point that we check is a 0, 0 right here, in the center, right? We checked 0, 0 with respect to this inequality. We found out to be this is a false. Therefore, we are going to shade away from it. We do not want to include a 0. So this is your answer. So we have this part is shaded. All right, moving on. Number 2. So let me write that as a number 2. And we are going to graph as if this y is greater than 2x minus 4, 2x minus 5. We are going to treat the inequality as if there is a equal sign. So don't forget, put over 1. And since it's a negative 5, we're going to start from negative 5. So here is our negative 5. Let me change the color. Negative 5. From negative 5, we go up to, oh, ooh, what am I doing? Sorry. All right. Negative 5 is here. Okay, I need to have a better glasses. Negative 5. From the negative 5, we go up to 1, 2, and right 1. Here we go. So when I connect these two, by the way, this is a greater than, therefore it is going to be solid line or dotted line. It's going to be dotted line. So I'm going to draw the dotted line, and equal sign, arrow here. Okay, we've done graphing, but we need to check the point and shade. So I'm going to check the point, check 0, 0 as our reference point. So y greater than 2x minus 5. Instead of y, I'm going to put 0. Instead of x, I'm going to put 0, negative 5. 0. 2 times 0 is a 0, negative 5. So this is going to be 0 is greater than negative 5. Is this true? 0 greater than negative 5. This is true. Therefore, we're going to shade toward true. So we check the 0, 0 here in the center. And since that is a true, we want to include that true. So this is everything over here is our answer. Right, here we go. That was easy, right? Moving on to number 3, the bottom one. So we are going to do exactly the same thing over again. One more time, negative 5. We are going to start from the negative 5 over here. And 3 over 5, we go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and right 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Here we go. So we got 2 points. Since it's a less than equal to, we are going to have solid line. So we have a solid line. Okay, so now we are going to check the point. Check 0, 0. So this is where it is. All right, so let's put it back in. Y less than equal to 3 over 5 times 0 minus 5. Oh, you know what? Let's do this thing. Instead of y, let's put 0. Okay, we skip the step. I actually do recommend you guys, if you are able to skip the steps, then please skip the step. Your brain can handle this thing, I think, and you train your brain. Do something in your brain. It's actually helpful. All right, 0 less than equal to 3 over 5 times 0 become a 0 minus 5. And I have 0 less than equal to 0 minus 5 is negative 5. Is a 0 less than negative 5. That's a false. 0 is bigger than negative 5. So this is false. Since this is a false, we're going to shade away from 0, 0. So this is where the answer goes. Here we go. We do not want to include a false statement. All right. Number 4. Number 4 and 5 is most common question that students get confused. So I just put that one. Y is equal to, if you want to do this one, number 4, you're going to grab y is equal to negative 4 line first. This is a line that you're going to grab. And this is a dotted line. Right, so where is the negative 4? Negative 4 is over here, right? So the way that we grab y is equal to negative 4 is going to be horizontal line that passes negative 4. Okay, that's all. All right, so we graph this one and let's check the point. So we are going to check the point 0, 0. So do it again, check 0, 0. So instead of y, x and y, instead of y we have a 0. 0 is greater than negative 4. We don't have an x, so I don't need to worry about it. And 0 is indeed greater than negative 4, which is true. So therefore, we check the 0, 0. We have a true statement. Therefore, we're going to shade toward true. So this is all our answer. Okay, moving on to the next one. So if you want to grab x less than negative 5, you're going to grab x is equal to negative 5. So x is negative 5 is over here. This is dotted line, and this is going to be vertical line because x is always negative 5. Okay, so we have that, and then we are going to check the point. Check 0, 0 again. So we have x is less than negative 5. Instead of x, we have a 0 less than negative 5. We don't need to worry about y because we don't have a value for y. And talk to ourselves. Is this true? Is 0 less than -5? That's a false. 0 is bigger than -5. So we check the point 0, 0. It turns out to be false. We do not want to include the 0, 0. We shade away from the false statement. So this is going to be our answer. All right. Hope this helped and see you next time, guys.